So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays. You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels. Zach, we'll finish our chat later. Let's take a walk around here. Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but if you want to act on a hunch, then I'm with you.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to what might be the last part of this Madhouse run in Resident Evil 7. Let's take a look at what we have. We've got some items, and we're going to just do a little bit of this, and now we have health drinks. Last time we completed the VHS tape. We're done with that. And now we're running through this ship in the present day, trying to figure out what it is we need to do. We have to find Ethan. He's in trouble. He has problems. I mean, we all have our own problems, but Ethan is covered in fungus right now, which is a significant problem. Just look all around and see if there's anything we can find that will help us out. If you remember last time, the only weapons we found were these two bombs. Don't have guns. Bombs are good. We are picking up machine gun ammo, but we don't have the machine gun. This laptop will never record video messages again. Can't open that up. I need the stuff. I need the juice to break that lock and go through. I don't have it right now. Hopefully I will get it. Right now what we need to do is going to go down this elevator. If I remember right, we need to open it up with a wrench. Then after that, we need to get a fuse and a cable to get the elevator running. We have none of these things right now, so we're going to go up this ladder. See what we find up here. Good things, I hope. All right, let's take a look at the computer.
Ethan. I hope I make it in time. Okay. Bottom level. Liar! Stop it, Evelyn! Fucking hallucinations. Where is she?
Well, she's not in the boat. We know that. Evelyn is back at the house, at the guest house, so we're not going to run into her. She can just, sit back at her leisure, make Mia see hallucinations without actually having to worry about running into her in the flesh. Which kind of makes you wonder, what is the range that Evelyn has on that telepathic stuff? Like, how far would Mia have to go to get out of that range? Because she's pretty far away at this point, being in the house and everything. And there's the machine gun. So I'm going to need to get in there in order to use this ammo. There's nothing to use the ammo with. I still only have these two bombs. Bombs are good, but can only use them twice. I think there's a reason that we never see Ethan's face. Like, that computer monitor was the closest thing... Whoops, not that one. The computer monitor was the closest thing that we saw to actually seeing his face, and it was still partially obscured. They haven't done that with a Resident Evil protagonist before. I mean, Ethan, I guess, is sort of a blank slate, but I don't really see a reason to do that. Anyway, we have to find a fuse and a cable. We go up to find one and down to find the other. Let's start by going up. No particular reason. Choose one or the other as far as I know, or as far as I can remember. Oh. It's a big boy coming this way. So that's different. Oh. Is someone else walking down there? Yeah? Yep, he saw me. Okay. Nope. Why am I not crouching? Okay, there we go. Alright, and he despawns when I do that. I could try to use my bombs, but I mean, that wouldn't be enough to actually kill both of them. Maybe kill one of them. Whoop. I knocked him down, but he's going to get right back up. And there's the other guy. And I'm going to open this door, and I'm going to close the door. I'm going to use health drink. Alright, I'm in here. They can't get through here. They can try to vomit through here, but they're not going to do it. But I had to use one of my bombs to do that, and I'm not happy about it. I didn't even kill that guy, you know? Didn't kill him, it just knocked him down. And it doesn't look like there's anything else to do in here. No way to go. Well, at least there's this. I could take that. Nothing in there. At least then I can make another health drink, but that's good. It's not that good. Sounds like he's just walking around out there. Is he ever going to go away? I don't know. It sounds like he's trying to get at me. He's just probably walking at the door right now, right? He's probably just walking into the door and nothing's happening. See? Yeah, he's right there. All right, that doesn't seem like it didn't seem like that should have worked, but I guess it did. Sounded like I heard something. Just heard something spawning, but I don't see anything. Alright, so I think, is this where we get the captain's key? Don't really remember. Well, let's see. Let's flip these paintings to get them to where we need them to be. Right. Nope, that's actually not that. It's like that. Okay. And that one needs to be red on the bottom, green on the top. There we go. And this one just needs to be right side up. And there we go. Alright, got these corrosives. Got the juice that I can use to open some doors. That's good. Because there are a bunch of doors that I'm going to need to open with this. Let's see. You can't actually reach there from here now. There are things in the way. Alright. I guess I'm just going to go running. Hello? Well, alright. It worked. So one bomb, and I can open 3 locked doors. And there is one locked door over this way. Oh. Well, bit of a problem. I guess he's only crawling. So it is possible to just run by. Alright, I guess that wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it was. Alright, this is a fake door. It's not actually a door, it just looks like it. But the game does not acknowledge it as being a door. The cable's over there. Now on normal, when you take the cable, the result is that a big boy comes out and starts, you know, vomiting all over. Here's a handgun. Only 2 bullets. The rest of the bullets I have are machine gun bullets. Oh. So I guess he is... I used both my bullets to get handgun ammo, so I guess that was worth it. He's just appearing right now. Well, the music stopped. Is he coming? The ominous music is starting back up again. Yep, okay. Vomiting on me as I am trying. There's 2 dudes. Okay. Vomiting on me as I am trying to do my thing with the cables. Whoop, no, that's not what I want. I want this. I mean, it's still not great. It's not a great situation happening here. Okay, at least I got that. At least, no. Well, that's not good either. Yep, that guy's just running. I don't remember them running so much on normal. Like, I think that's a new thing for this. Alright. Is that dude still in here? The guy who's crawling around? Well, if he is... at least that'll stop him. Okay. So that went... kind of poorly. That could have gone better. Guess I can make more bullets like that. I'm not really happy with how all that turned out, but I guess that's what we're gonna go with. Let's see, what do I want to do now? I guess what I want to do... I could go down to the, we'll go up to the next floor. Is there anything that I should be doing? Oh, no, I can't do that. I think the captain's room is on the 4th floor, but I wouldn't really have any reason to go there until I get the key to that cabinet so I can get the machine gun. Yeah. I think there might have been a locked door on that floor. I think so. But I mean, of course, the problem is... Is that right here? Yeah. Oh, that just locks... That just locks immediately after taking the fuse. I thought, oh, I can take the fuse and then go back through the door. No, the door closes at the speed of light once you take the fuse. And is that going to just start me back from the beginning of this whole thing? Because I'm betting it's gonna. I'm betting it's going to start me off from where I loaded the game. Oh, it sure did. All right, let's give this another try. Let's see, what do I have at this point? I got 3 bombs, only 2 handgun bullets. So this time around, I didn't use any bombs, but I didn't get the extra handgun bullets because I was running away from the molded. So, and let's see, I only have 1 health drink. It is strong. Strong first aid med. All right. Is that going to be enough to get through here? Well, there's that guy. Just kind of want to not get anyone's attention if I can help it. No, I was not able to help it. Oh, but that took him down in 1 shot, so that's good. Yeah, can't open that. There is, though, a locked door down here, so I might want to get over here with my stuff. This stuff, the corrosive. Let's get in here before anyone notices me. All right, and let's see. Got a backpack. Got a herb. Let's see. What else do we have in here? What else do we have? Oh, got my knife back. That's good. That's going to be something that's useful. All right. Anything else in here? Just want to make sure. Want to make sure that I'm not missing anything in this bonus room that has some stuff in it that's here to make my life easier. Doesn't seem so. All right. So I got another bomb to replace the one I just used. I got my knife. I think I got more machine gun ammo is what I picked up. I now have the fuse and the cable. So if I can get back up to the elevator, then we're doing all right. I also have an herb, so might as well make one of these. All right. Who's walking around out here now? That guy is. I guess I can use one on him. Well, hold on, let me take it. Can I just go back through the elevator this way? I'm trying to remember now. Well, that's where I came in. So clearly I'm not going to be able to go back up there. There's a crate, but I have my knife now. Ah. That's right. Since I have a knife, that means I can now open crates if I find them. So I did kill the guy who was here, so hopefully that means there's no one else down this hallway. Alright, so we know we've been in here. We know about this. Nothing in here for us. Anyone gonna pop out of the walls? Oh wait, here's where I can go up the elevator. I can go up here. And I made it. Great. How about that? You know, I will say that even though I said that I feel that this is like the weaker part of the game, this whole bit walking around the ship with Mia in the present day where we don't really have too many weapons is probably the most tense part of the game. It's the part where things can kill you really quickly because you don't have a whole lot with you. When you start the game with Ethan, you know, you don't have a whole lot, but of course, there are not enemies at first. It takes a while before the molded start appearing. And then, of course, when Jack is chasing you... Oh, hold on, here's one of these guys. When Jack is chasing you, frequently the best thing to do... should I spend the time on this? Because that guy's getting up. Well, I did it. There we go. Yeah, when Jack's chasing you, frequently the best thing to do is not fight him at all, but just run away. Though sometimes you do have to fight him, but on normal, I never actually had to do it. Now, here's the key, to get the machine gun. All right. So, like, this part of the game does feel a bit overwhelming because you have, like, these endgame enemies, like fat moldeds, and you have not much in the way of weapons. It just feels a bit overwhelming, and you're saying, what am I supposed to do here, really? But we're doing okay right now, anyway. All right, when I leave this room, what do I want to do? I'm going to want to get to the room... Okay, there's going to be a door that leads up to the stairs somewhere. I'm going to run around until I find it. It's not through that. It's... Is it here? No. It's not this one. It's not these doors right here. Might be that. Yeah, I think it's this one. These are the stairs. Okay. Here we go. So that's good, because now I can head up to the 4th floor. Get to that captain's cabin. Once I... Oh, can't get through here. That's right. Forgot about that. Have to get up to that cabin in another way. Once I get up there, then we're in business. Let's see. I'm on the 3rd floor. Okay, there's the elevator. When you first see the enemies on this floor, on this ship, you don't really think about, can I run around those guys? But you kind of have to, because you don't have enough weaponry to do anything else. It turns out that just running around them ends up being very, like a much more valid strategy than you might think. Alright. Close that door. We're here with this key. Putting it in. Opening this. Getting the machine gun. Got it. Another bomb. Good. So we have 3 bombs. 64 and then 220 extra bullets. We also have a handgun if I need it, but I don't know how useful that's really going to be at this point. And I believe there is someone on the other side of this door. Yep. He was there on normal as well. All right. Elevator's working. We got the gun. So I'm trying to remember what the objective was. It was to get to the floor that we saw Ethan on. Which one was that? Guess I should have been paying attention when I was looking at this the first time. All right.
Ethan,
S2.
I hope I make it in time. Okay. Bottom level.
Bottom level we go.
Liar! Stop it, Evelyn!
All right, and there's Evie again grabbing us. You can see her finger marks on the arm. Powerful hallucinations.
Where is she?
You can leave finger marks on your arms. But don't want to think about that right now. What we're thinking about is that we're going to the bottom level. Now we're more heavily armed. And we are going to find ourselves an Ethan. Once we do that, we're going to have... Oh, he is. Well, let's not keep him waiting. Forget if the enemies reappear here. Oh yeah, there's one up there. Oh, there is a guy crawling after me. He thought he was clever. I mean, yeah, he is clever. That's what you would do if you're just moving too slow that you're not going to be able to take someone by surprise. That's what you do. You know, you wait for there to be a bigger threat, a more obvious threat, and then, you know, take them by surprise while they're dealing with that. So, I mean, that was the correct strategy to take. But I did notice him. Anyone coming from behind? As they might. Doesn't look like it. You know, I think the problem that I've had with blocking in these hours that I've been playing Resident Evil 7 is that it takes longer to block after you're done shooting. Like, there is a definite delay of a couple seconds. Oh. Speaking of blocking, that's what I should have been doing right there. about that right there. So, when I died that time... Yep, I know he is. And he's been waiting for longer than he should have been, because when I died that time, it took me back to where I loaded the game, so before I got the fuse or the cable or did any of that stuff, so it's been playing this for a little while to get back up to here, did things a little bit differently. Like, I found the room that had the chest in it, so I got the Albert out of that, since it counts as being an item that will appear in that box, as well as the Secrets of Defense. So, I mean, now I'm better armed than I was last time. I also saved at some point during that, so if I die here, hopefully I won't be going back as far as I did before. Because I would have thought, I mean, like maybe I shouldn't have expected it, but I kind of thought it would have checkpointed me after I activated the elevator. It did not. There was no checkpointing happening. It just brought me back to where I loaded that game from. Well, that's fine, because we're back here now. And like I said, we're better armed for it. Also found some additional items like antique coins and such that I had not found when I was doing this the first time. Just, you know, little bits and pieces hiding here and there in the corners that are easily missed. Alright, this fellow here. Maybe we'll just put a bomb down. Just start this off with. Like, right here. Right there. There he is. Okay. Alright. Let's not mess around here. Because Ethan's waiting. We were told he's been waiting, and we're just disappointing Ethan. Now we're just taking too long to get here. Yeah, I know. Upset stomach and all that. Nope, got me through a crack. Ugh, things are still not going well. I guess I could just run around him. Am I coming back this way? Like, this is the last time I'm coming through here. Through here, isn't it? This is how we're going to do this. First, we're going to take out the first guy, as we have done. We're going to make it happen this time. It's definitely going to be success, 100% success this time at getting past this room. We're going to do that. We're going to take out our bombs. We're going to put a bomb here. This guy's getting up. Let's take out the machine gun just in case. Gonna wait for him to come down here, is what we're doing. It's what we're doing right now. Yep, I know. Get down here. No one's impressed. Kaboom, he falls over. Alright. Let's see if we can just run past him. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Alright, and now we're going to go through here and close these doors. And that is okay, so now we're all efficient. Being all efficient in getting past these guys, since he's just taking way too much ammo. Inconsiderate how much ammo he demanded I use on him. That's not, well, okay. I don't know how many coins I have altogether right now in the box, or if there'll be enough to buy anything, but you know, we'll take them. Remote bombs are something I like. Alright, here we go.
Ethan.
It's story time.
Mia! No!
No, Mia. Mia's in there with not Evelyn. Evelyn's not in there. So it doesn't really matter if Mia's in here or on the other side of the door. Since proximity to Evelyn
Bitch. What the fuck?
doesn't really matter all that much. Anyway, we're done with the boat. We are heading to the salt mines. Let's see. Was that? It's all my fault? Well, I mean, not all of it, really. The part about killing all the molded friends is kind of my fault, but I mean, that seems like a small part of what you might consider fault in this whole situation. Alright, here we are. Was there anything in here? In this, like, dried up lake? I didn't really take that much of a look around, I think, the first time through, but it doesn't really look like it. Here's something in the air. I mean, we know it's a helicopter. We know it's an umbrella. Oh, there it is. I was wondering if you would be able to see it. Yeah, it's flying over that way. As Chris and his people are aware of the situation that's going on. And I guess they're just looking for any signs of life at this point. The sun starting to peek out beyond the horizon, sky starting to lighten up. As we do see that in the final battle with Evelyn, the sun is fully up. That's the thing that some Resident Evil games do that I like. The whole... Do I have anything? No, I don't. The whole thing where it starts... The game... Whoops. Saw that guy and I was walking toward him. The whole thing where the game starts at dusk, at sunset, and then the majority of the game is at night, and then the end of the game is at sunrise. It's a thing that's done a lot, but I kind of like it. Especially when, you know, you get to the last fight with Evie, and when you pop out of the house and you see the sky and it's blue, well, it's very noticeable because it hasn't been blue for the entire game. Anyway, I've taken Mia's things. Anyway, let's see what we got. What do we want to do here? Let's see. Anything? Let's see. What do I want to take with me? Think about it. It's got some antique coins. I got 10. Should be enough to buy something. Let's see. What do I want to bring with me? Bring that. And that. And more of that. Why not that? Definitely that. Certainly, no, not that, because I don't need that anymore. Don't need the deputy's pocket knife, since I do have... Where is it now? Wow, I'm just completely filling up here. I have the survival knife is what I have. Oof, I didn't actually expect I'd fill up the entire thing. Let's see. Anything that I don't really need to take with me. Because probably want to bring that machine gun with me, right? How much more do I have in the machine gun? It's a good amount. What do I want to do with that? Well, first, let's make some of these. So now I have a couple of spaces in here. I can put the remaining herbs away. Let's take a look at what are in these cages. The mag. Stabilizer. Iron defense. So those are the things that I could buy. So what are they? 7, 5, 9. I have 10 coins. I could buy either, like any of them. Do I want to bother with the mag at this point? I don't think I really need to. Maybe defense, right? Iron defense coin is one of the new coins that they introduced in Madhouse. So yeah, let's use that. There we go. What does it say about that? This one makes your body feel tougher. And can you really ask for more than that? I want the toughness of my body to increase. I want my body to be as tough as possible. All right. Let's see. One more look in here. Let's get that machine gun. And let's get that ammo. Let's see. There's a bit more handgun ammo and like one enhanced bullet. I don't know if one enhanced bullet really is worth taking up a slot for, but it's there. All right. I guess this is going to be good. 20 enhanced bullets, 70 normal bullets. Not many shells, not many shotgun shells at all. And I have 5 bombs. So this is not looking too bad. Let me just switch back to normal bullets. Let's save the enhanced for right now. And let's get on out of here. And we're going to make our way to the salt mines, the final gauntlet of enemies, before we make it to Evie. I was wondering if only one of them would notice when I fired, but nope, all of them noticed. All of them did. I guess not all of them noticed. There is a guy over there. Let's see. Was there anything lying around out here? Oh. Well, not lying around, but someone walking around. No. There's one more friend. How did I miss him? The Baker's owning a salt mine does kind of come out of nowhere, doesn't it? I guess it's not in operation anymore. And I guess maybe that would explain how they own so much property. The Bakers do have money, I suppose. Oh, nearly missed that. Well, let's see if we can use that to our advantage. Sounds like things are going well. Took a lot. Took all of them. And it's lucky for me that they both walked into that at the same time. That last one. Well, I don't need that, really. How many people would really be continuing to use the burner at this point in the game? And I guess if you used up everything else, like, what are you going to do? Oh, hold on. Well, not that. Looking for... Oh, I can't walk around that. That's not good. Forgot that I was able to actually push that cart, can't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can push that cart. Okay, let's try doing this with the machine gun this time. Yeah, that worked a bit better. I mean, he used a lot of ammo. But I don't feel too bad about it. Really wish I remembered about this the first time. Oh, that guy got around me. Took me too long to push it. A whopping 3 left. Fortunately, I have enough. I have a lot of ammo for the handgun. Anything around to pick up. Not seeing anything, but, you know, you never know. Things might be hidden in nooks and crannies. Or, you know, there might be bombs in those crannies as well. There might be. All right, here we go. This is the exposition room, if you remember. This is where you find out all kinds of things about things. Say I don't have space to pick stuff up. And I don't have any lockpicks. No, I don't. So I'm not able to open that. I found very little lockpicks in this run. I've mentioned that before. But there have been plenty of, I think at this point, like 3 boxes that I have not been able to open because I have not found enough lockpicks. Alright, here's the thing. Thing we've been looking for. We put the thing in the thing, like this. And then we get a thing, which is the thing that we use at the end. There we go. Now we got the important thing. Alright, but I still don't have any space in my inventory for anything else. Well, there's always room for handgun ammo, I suppose. Don't have room for that strong chem. Let's see. Is there anything that I could be doing here? I mean, maybe I could just get rid of the psychostimulants. Maybe I should just get rid of that. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll use one right now. And then this one I'll just get rid of. So, let's see. Because I did that, I can pick up the strong chem. And make more enhanced bullets. Because, of course, I want to make more of those enhanced bullets. Let's see, supplements, don't want them. There's some chem over here I could pick up. I guess we will. I guess we will. And here is a box room. All right. I guess could have put the psychostimulants in here if I remembered that there was a save room right here. I did not. I did not remember that. But we're doing okay, I think, basically. I mean, the machine gun now is kind of useless unless I find more ammo for that. So maybe I'll just put that away for right now, just to have some extra space. I guess I'll put the knife right there. If I have more ammo, maybe I'll need to come back and get that. See, burner fuel, shotgun shells. Door that will never be opened. I assume there's like one of those Mr. Everywheres right behind that. But it's not something that I can really care about now. Am I supposed to go this way? It doesn't really seem like there was a way to go here. Oh, here. We can go this way. Alright. We leave the salt mines and go into these caves. Yeah, we hear her. We hear her humming about telling Aunt Rhody about all the things that have been happening. But we've been telling Aunt Rhody all along. Little does Evelyn know. As we enter these caves, that does mean that it is time for the final stretch, as Evelyn tells us to die, and that might happen. That might be what happens here. Well, I mean, at least he doesn't have arms. He's trying to get at me with those teeth. They're just not quite happening. You know, I might as well switch to the enhanced bullets. What am I saving them for? I guess I'll take it. Even though I don't really think I'm going to be going to get it. Let's see. Anything I want to do with this? Wait, I can make more bullets. More enhanced bullets. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I might as well take that with me. Still going. So that's different from on normal. On normal, the only big boys appeared right at the very end, which actually I think I am approaching now. Yeah, it's this big arena, and I am just going to try... Nope, I was about to say I'm going to try just running at that ladder, but they were already in front of it. But, you know, if they walk over here, maybe I still can go for it. I want to see if that can be done. Oh, there's a bomb. Can we? Nope. Looks like they're already on me. Yeah, they're right here. They are right here. Oh man, I cannot even barely run away from them. Yep, they come right on me when I try to do that. They are kind of overwhelming, these two together. This was not a big deal on normal, but here, oh man, they're relentless. Oh, do I have a chance here? Nope. I was just really hoping it would work. It is not. That is not working. I think, yeah, I'm out of health. Man, that was by far the toughest fight in the game so far. Like, that was really much, it was kind of nothing on normal. This is dramatically more difficult. Okay, gonna try this again. You know, I wonder if it's better... Oh, actually, no, it's not. I was about to say, is it better to just walk down this narrow path instead of going back into that wide arena? But no, it is not, because I forgot this kind of dead ends here, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But I can... I mean, I took out one of those guys. And, you know, I don't know how fast that guy's going to run after me, but let's see if we... Oh, that thing is right in front of me. Actually, that guy is kind of taking his time. I wonder, since now there's only one instead of two, do I have a chance of actually getting up the ladder? All right, no, I got higher up there. I got higher. Oh. But I mean, if there's only one, that's going to make things simpler. Like, for example, just doing this. So that went a lot better that time. That went a lot better that time. That first fight was just kind of overwhelming. Yeah, like I said, that first one was like actually the toughest fight that I've seen in this game so far. But they are done with, and they're kind of basically the last boss of this game. Since with Evelyn, you just keep shooting. And if you just keep shooting at her, it'll be okay. Oh, you know, there was a bomb up there. I probably should have looked. I probably should have looked. That's a good one. Trying to make you think that, you know, you won and nothing's in your way. Nope, there's a bomb right at the top. Just in case you had... like, little enough health that was going to kill you, and then you would have to do this again. That's pretty good. That's not bad. And cassette tapes for what I guess is going to be the final save. I don't think there'd be a reason to save after this, because we're getting out of the caves, and we are heading into the guest house, which is right here. She's probably saying damn you, but it still to me sounds like dang, which makes it funnier. Basically time to use up any bullets I have remaining, so let's pump these enhanced bullets right into Evelyn's fungus face. So I'm using the Albert right now, but it's a replica of the Albert. So it just fires normal bullets. It's not the actual Albert that is going to be dropped to me to finish her off, which is a custom anti-bioweapon gun, I guess.
I just wanted a family.
Oh, that wasn't enough damage. I still needed to do more. Well, okay. I guess we'll need to do more then. When I did this on normal, I think I primarily used the machine gun.
Why does everyone like me?
So maybe I'll pull out the shotgun for that last bit, since I do have a few shells. It's not many. It was like 6, I suppose, but maybe that'll do a bit more damage. Maybe I'll just use normal bullets for this bit right here. Since I do have more time before she reaches the edge of the attic where I am. No, that wasn't enough either. Alright, so I guess maybe I'll use normal bullets for like the first half of this. And then as she gets closer, maybe then I will use the switch to enhanced bullets. So maybe then I'll have a few left over for that last bit.
Why does everyone like me?
Or maybe when she gets really close up to me, maybe that's time to switch to the shotgun. So this does get harder on Madhouse. Like on normal, this is pretty much an automated fight. Didn't think it would actually be a problem now. Which is interesting, because does that mean that when you get to this fight at the end, if you don't have a whole lot of ammo, are you just kind of screwed then? Like, what if you don't have any powerful ammo left? Alright, that was enough to do it. right, so let's switch to the Albert and then switch to enhanced bullets, right, when I am able to.
I'm a big powder.
I like her voice after she transforms.
You're just a little boy. I just wanted a family.
Let's do what the man says.
Late time, Joel.
And that is that. So Madhouse, I mean, I found that to be a lot of fun, actually. It was, did get frustrating in certain parts, certain bits where I just did very poorly over and over and over. But, yeah, I mean, that was dramatically harder than normal. Not so much the end, really, actually. Thinking about it, it's more like the beginning is kind of overwhelmingly more difficult than normal. Like, you're not really expecting just how much harder it's going to be. But like I said, that one fight against the two big molded at the end, that was something. No, actually, I was surprised that I beat it the way I did, just like getting them into that narrow hallway and then killing one of them there, because that seems like that shouldn't have worked. It seems like I should have died real fast doing it that way, but it worked, and now we're here, and here's Chris.
Redfield. I'm glad we found you.
The fuck took you guys so long?
Yeah, I still wonder if there's going to be additional story revealed that's going to mention if Ethan was aligned with Umbrella, since it sounds like from that line, it sounds like he expected them to be coming.
Mia, you made it. I'm glad.
You sound glad, Ethan. You sound like there's a lot of emotion going through your voice right there. Hey, my loving wife, you made it. I'm glad. I am happy that happened.
They say that when one door closes, another opens.
Who says that, Ethan?
Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
And so Ethan and Mia go back home to start over and put all these memories of fungus children behind them. And, you know, whoever it was Mia that was working for that created the fungus child, just forget about them as well. They're probably going to want to speak with Mia about what went wrong on that mission, I would expect. Whoever they are. We don't really find out the identities of Mia's employers, I think. in the notes of the game. But yeah, I mean, that's... So, I mean, with the completion of Madhouse, well, I mean, that's really all of the content that exists in Resident Evil 7 so far. Go tell Aunt Rhody that all of the content has been played. So yeah, just to restate, I really enjoyed this game. I like it a lot. I think that this is a great direction for a new Resident Evil game to go into. While I liked Resident Evil 4 a lot, 5 and 6 kind of left me more cold on that direction that they went in, the more action-y direction. And I do like that this one is trying something a bit different, something, you know, this gets action-y, certainly, it does, but it's a lot more slower paced and a lot more tense, I think, than the most recent Resident Evil attempts. So who knows if they'll continue on with this direction. It seems like this game was positively received. Seems like it sold well. So maybe Resident Evil 8 will continue on to be like this, you know? Maybe that'll be the pattern for the series. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 were all that old style, survival horror style. And then Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 were over the shoulder third-person perspective shooters. And then maybe Resident Evil 7, 8, 9 will be first-person, slow-paced horror shooters. Maybe it'll be like that. I don't know. But I can imagine that, considering that people seem to really like Resident Evil 7, and people really didn't like Resident Evil 6, I can assume that Capcom is probably thinking of taking the direction of the series in this way, at least for right now. Well, we'll see what the future brings. But as for right now, as for what's happening right now, like I said, go tell Aunt Rhody that this game has been played. Except, you know, there is actually one thing, though, isn't there? We've played all of the content that exists right now. We played the normal game. We played Madhouse. We played the 4 videotapes, the band footage. We played the 2 additional modes, Ethan Must Die and Jack's 55th birthday. But there is one more thing to do that we have not done yet. Well, I mean, no one's done it yet because it doesn't exist yet. The cell phone buzzes as we get our stats. Okay, by beating this we get infinite ammo, which makes the game, I would imagine, is going to make the game very easy. Yeah, this is the thing that we still have yet to do. Additional free content, Not a Hero, coming spring 2017, which, you know, is right now. At the time of this recording, we are in spring 2017, but I don't think anything's been mentioned as to when Not a Hero, the Chris DLC, is going to be coming out. So, it's not out yet, and no date has been announced. But everything else in Resident Evil 7 has now been played. So, for the time being at least, this is the end of bumbling through Resident Evil 7. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me to, as I've been playing this game and in experiencing the game and enjoying the game. I hope you've enjoyed that as well. I really like the game. Like I said, because I've liked the game, I didn't stop just after the main game was over. I just wanted to keep playing all the additional modes and play it on Madhouse. So I really like it a lot that I wanted to play it again. And, you know, that's, I think, a mark of a good Resident Evil game. They're not the longest games, but they're kind of meant so that you're going to play them over and over and over again. At least that's how it was with me. And the original RE games, like, I can't count how many times I would have gone through Resident Evil 1, 2, and Code Veronica. 3, not that many times. And 4, definitely 4 a whole lot of times. But in Resident Evil 7, seems like it follows that mold. Haha. Mold. It follows that mold in that it seems like something I would want to play through many, many times, but not on video necessarily. As far as video goes, I think this has been enough times. And this is the end of this series for now, until the Not a Hero DLC gets released, and then we're going to revisit Resident Evil 7 and see what that final piece of DLC has to offer and what Chris Redfield is getting himself up to in the bayous of Dulvey, Louisiana. Goodbye for now, but I'll see you later for that.